Did you lose your job? This is a really personal question to ask someone you just met 3 minutes ago. It was asked by this guy. Let's call him Bob. I met Bob one day when I called up my cable company to cancel my TV service. I quickly realized that Bob wasn't a new, caring friend, but was reading from a script. A script from the cable company, probably called something like the, "Oh please, for the love of all things merciful, don't cancel your cable, we miss you so hard" script. Bob's job is to ask all sorts of crazy personal questions. Did your income change? How's your family situation? How many teeth do you have? Eventually, he could tell from my tone that I wasn't going to be volunteering any information that he could use against me as a reason for me not to cancel. It's this game we're playing. To win, I need to get his human side to kick in, so that he could dejectedly hand me over to his manager, so his manager can read to me the "Cable gods demand blood and yours is acceptable in their eyes" script. Very similar to the other script, it's just delivered with more confidence. The only way to cancel my cable service was to crush Bob's soul. To crush the soul of a fellow human being. The script he was given was designed specifically to create a human connection between me, the customer, and Bob, the phone guy. A lot of people, including myself, hate that. I don't like being mean to people. Full stop. A little part of me died canceling my cable service that day, and the cable gods know that. They know some people will coldly blow through their service reps or get belligerent. "Hey, he was standing between me and a sweet deal with the Dish Network. He had it coming." But a good chunk of those customers won't. And it must make them money, otherwise they wouldn't run their business that way. So recently, I heard this.
So how can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd.
Sure, give me 1 second.
Sounds like a person on the phone making an appointment. But one of those people isn't a people, it's a robot.
Sure, what time are you looking for around?
At 12 p.m.
We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15.
Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.?
It's Google's new assistant technology they call Duplex. Yeah, duplex, like a building, or the double-stranded polynucleotide molecule. It sounds so real. Google has blown my mind. When you stop and think about it, this is the natural evolution of the digital personal assistants, like Siri, or whatever the name of Google's version of Siri is. So why would my mind really be blown? Probably because I never really stopped to think about what that next step would be, or where technology in general is going. This was one of those moments where I stopped and thought, now I am wondering that. Because there's something about this phone call that just doesn't feel right, and I'm not sure why. Shouldn't the person on the other end of the phone be aware that they're not talking to a person? I understand, nobody's being hurt here. It's just an appointment. And a couple days later, Google said that the robot would identify themselves, probably by dropping some dope rhymes at the beginning of every call. So what's the big deal? Technology that is new and cutting edge today will be ubiquitous tomorrow. As soon as I heard this, I thought of a million ways this can be used in the future and probably will be used in the future. What if the next time I call my cable company, I can't crush Bob's soul because Bob has no soul to crush? And Bob can use machine learning from thousands upon thousands of customer service calls to intuit exactly what to say that will crush my soul first, so that I don't cancel my cable. Obviously, that's a very specific and small first world problem, but when you start to spread it out to all the small micro interactions we have with people, not just on the phone, but everywhere, how many of them can be replaced by these kind of intelligent machines? That's a lot of interactions. When you talk to a person, even a stranger, for just a minute, you have a bond, a very small social contract, a baseline for what we consider normal behavior. Think about it, you behave differently in the grocery store when you're in the checkout lane with a person checking you out than you do when you check yourself out. When the person seating you at the restaurant doesn't make eye contact, we say that person is rude. When the parking attendant hands you a ticket and walks away wordlessly without saying anything, we think that's awkward. Everything about our biology is designed for us to live in groups, to have relationships, to connect with other people. Some relationships are strong, some relationships are weak, but in them we uphold this unwritten code of civilization. What makes us a civil society? So remember this part of the animation? I don't like being mean to people. Full stop. Well, maybe it's not full stop. I've been on the internet for a while. I've yelled at people in comment sections before. I've been far from civil on Twitter at times. I've even gotten into arguments with lifelong friends on Facebook. I've been mean, and I've said things I wouldn't dream of saying in real life. Much of our technology is a wall that takes the humanity out of our interactions. Every new feature that's designed to make our lives easier or to connect with each other is another brick in that wall, making it higher and more a part of our lives. And it becomes easier and easier to forget that there's a human on the other side of that wall. And this idea that in the future we might not be able to tell if there's even anyone over there, or we just get to the point where we assume there isn't, seems like a very lonely and alien place. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, I have some other animations down below. I promise you they are more lighthearted. Or you can subscribe to see new things as they come out, or you could share it on social media with some of your friends. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in a few days.